Hey everybody, welcome to Ho Chi Minh City, or Saigon, depending on who you ask.
We're nearing the end of our Vietnam trip. We're feeling pretty confident, maybe even a little too comfortable.
That's true. We've been enjoying our time here, soaking in the city, enjoying all the food, and having an amazing time.
And then one night reminded us why travel always keeps you on your toes.
That's for sure. So definitely stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss what happened to us. We're on our way to Ho Chi Minh City. Should take about 4 hours. So they just came around and they were selling some snacks and such on the little snack cart. So we've got whatever that is. We're not really sure what it is. And we got a Coca-Cola with some ice, and it was 30,000 dong. Our snack turned out to be like a large rice cake. Sweet and savory at the same time. Delicious. When you're in Vietnam, everything seems to be down an alley, and our Airbnb this time was no exception. From the outside, you would never know what was behind this door. We were on the 4th floor, and luckily we had an elevator. This place had free washer and dryer on the 1st floor. What a steal. We had a decent sized room, king size bed, which was quite comfortable, and a very interesting projector TV. We did have a work desk, which was fantastic. Our bathroom was amazing. We had a double sink, and our shower was separate. Quite unusual for Southeast Asia, and a kitchen.
All right, so one of the biggest things that we missed coming from Thailand is 7-Elevens. It's crazy because Vietnam doesn't really have any 7-Elevens, except in Ho Chi Minh City. We found some, they have a few. And I heard they're not the same as the ones in Thailand. It's extensive, but we're going to go in and find out. Have their pre-made meals, which we got to have for lunch and stuff. And they're anywhere from about 35 to 40,000 dong each. We got our old standby, the instant coffee, so we could save money, which was, I think it was 55,000 dong. And the great thing about it is that they had their version of the toasty. So the one thing that we got spoiled with in Thailand at the 7-Eleven was the protein drinks. That's what we thought we would find here. But crazy, the protein drinks are like 120,000 dong, which is nuts. In Thailand, they were only like, I think, US about $1.25, $1.40. So here, that's pretty expensive. So we passed on that. But awesome, and we found a 7-Eleven.
So Ho Chi Minh City is actually a bit bigger than I had imagined it to be. You know, looking at it on a map, it always looks so easy. So when we first got here, we rented an Airbnb this time, and we thought we were closer to kind of the main attractions, if you will. They're broken up into districts in the main city center, and we thought we were close to that. But turns out, of course, as budget travelers, we weren't.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Nonthaburi in Bangkok. So we were a little bit further out there. We were probably about an hour, give or take, away by subway to the main parts of Bangkok. Here, it's a little bit closer, but we're still on the outskirts. We are about 15, 20 minutes by subway or by the MTR from the main District 1, which is where most of the tourist attractions are and a lot of the other stuff. But it's broken up into a bunch of districts, and each one has its own unique stuff, foods, and attractions.
Yeah, now when we first got here, as always, we always seem to wind up arriving at nighttime, and it's like always
chaotic,
a mess because we don't know where we are. We're trying to find, we need basics, we need water, we need food, we're starving, we're hangry, especially me. So we're walking around in the nighttime.
It always seems worse than it is. We're always like flustered and like, Google, this sucks and everything.
Google sent us on a wild goose chase to try to find a Circle K out here. But, you know, once we got up in the next morning and we saw everything in the daylight and we kind of started to navigate, the area we're in is actually a a pretty
Yeah.
good spot.
Like with Nonthaburi in Bangkok, I don't mean to keep going back to that, but it does make me feel like that. It's a great place to stay. It's a little bit outside of the chaos, and we have our own little section here. And believe it or not, we've been walking around just a few minutes in some directions, and it's very trendy. And there's either expats or tourists, and there's a lot of cute places and bars and different things that you can go to.
Yeah, we found the 2 nights we went out to get some food, we found these 2 completely different areas, kind of going in each direction, and they had really, really cute bars. But being budget travelers, we're not paying those kind of prices for
Yeah, they were
drinks.
kind of touristy prices, even out of the districts and stuff.
Yeah,
but
because they definitely catered to
more
to
the
expats, if you will.
Yes.
But yeah, the area we're into, we found a gym, we found our little local eats, we found a really cute coffee shop, which we're going to show you. But it's been a great experience.
All right, so we're in Ho Chi Minh City, and our first stop was going to be, we found a place, we like to keep things different and interesting. So we found a place that serves a frog stew or a frog porridge. Now, it comes 1 frog, 2 frogs, 3 frogs. So I got the 2 frog stew, so I don't know what I'm getting, but it says it's the whole frogs cooked up. So this should be very interesting. I'm excited to try it, not really, but hopefully it's delicious. All right, so we got the food. It comes with in a crock pot with boiling frog here. It looks like this. I can't pick it up, but it's just like frog meat, I would imagine, with some like scallions. And then we get like a green sticky porridge rice type of thing that you're supposed to mix together. So let's see what we do. I'm going to put a little bit of this in here, I guess. I have no idea what I'm doing, but let's just make our own way here. So I'm going to put the frog there. That's really good. Very tender, a lot of bones in it there. I don't want to spit them out, but the sauce is awesome. It's like a brown gravy almost. So I'm going to enjoy this.
I played it safe and I just got the minced meat porridge. I had had it other places, never with scallions and meat. Usually it's with a pork, but it's kind of almost like, I don't want to say an oatmeal, but it's like a savory oatmeal then with the meat inside. It's really, really good. This one has that same savory flavor. It's awesome. I was not daring enough to try the frog, but maybe I will. All right. I cannot let Mark try this alone. He's got a good palate, and he said it was pretty good. So I'm trying to just get like a little baby piece, but I don't think that exists. So I'm going to take a little bite off of this frog. Ooh. He was right. That sauce, oh, it is so good. And the frog is very tender. And like most people say, it tastes like chicken, but that's actually really, really good. I would order it again.
All right, so we finished our meal. It was awesome. We may even be back. Now, this is primarily a Singaporean dish. It's Singaporean frog porridge, but it's very popular here in Saigon or Ho Chi Minh City. And all being said and done, it was 136,000 dong for an awesome, delicious meal.
After a long day of walking around Ho Chi Minh City, it is very humid here and we were sweaty. We had a great quick meal on the streets and we wanted a couple cold beers. The great thing, we got 6 of these delicious Saigon chill beers, and it was only 99,000 dong. Oh, I can't beat that.
Okay, picture this, 11 p.m., the middle of the night, at least for us. A commotion in the hallway and then a loud banging on the door.
We were both in a dead sleep. We woke up to this. Terrified a little bit. We put the lights on. We weren't really sure what was going on. Unlock the door, and in the hallway, what do we see? But
about 5, I don't know if they were immigration officers or if they were police. They were in green uniforms, and then they spoke sort of broken English, Vietnamese, sort of, and they were demanding our passports and our visas.
Yeah. So in kind of like a
stupor or disorientated, not knowing what's going on.
I found that the passports, our visas were on our phones, so we were trying to navigate that. Once we had everything, they took all that information and then they had us stand in the hallway and they were speaking in Vietnamese to themselves. They were taking photos of our information.
They were questioning us a little bit of like when we got there, how long we were staying.
Yeah, it was
somewhat like that.
It was a little, I mean, it was a little off-putting and I'll say a little scary. Even though we knew like we did nothing wrong, we had all the proper documentation and we had read that this can happen. It's still, I mean, to get woken up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, and I think that was the biggest part because we were sound asleep. So we were like, wow, what is going on? And then you never know. You're in a foreign country. I've heard stories of people being bribed, which I don't know if that's true, or I've heard stories of them just holding you for a long periods of time. The whole process was pretty seamless, but it did take probably about 20 minutes to a half hour to end.
Yeah, so it was definitely not a good way to be woken up. And then, of course, afterwards, to fall back asleep was a little difficult. But I would say it was a pretty interesting experience to have in Vietnam.
Okay, so in traditional or typical budget-friendly fashion, we are outside of Ho Chi Minh City. Now, that's composed of a bunch of different districts, and we're probably maybe about 20 to 30 minutes outside. So they do have a metro here, which is fairly new, maybe the first of its kind in Vietnam. And we're going to take that and bring you through. We're going to go explore District 1 today, check out the food and some sights, and we'll let you see how it is.
Luckily, this train station is only a maybe 8 to 10 minute walk from where we're staying, which is fantastic. It's very reminiscent to us of the train stations in Bangkok. Super clean, super modern. The good thing here, you could actually buy a day ticket. That way you can hop on and hop off. We're only going 4 stops, but still for the full day ticket for both of us, it was 150,000 dong. So it's a great way to get into the city for us. Our first stop on the city tour in Ho Chi Minh City. Behind me, you will see the Opera House. It was constructed in 1898 by a French architect. You can see some of that French style in it behind me. And it actually still is in use for ballets, symphonies, and all sorts of cultural events. The Cathedral Hotel opened on Christmas Eve, December 24th, 1959, in what was then Saigon. Through the 60s, the Cathedral became a major hub for the international journalists and diplomats. The rooftop bar became particularly famous as a meeting place for foreign correspondents covering the war. The area today is packed with local coffee shops, bistros, and rooftop bars, including the Cathedral's own popular bar. So behind me, you can see the Notre Cathedral. It's bringing back some memories of Paris because when we were there, the Notre Dame Cathedral there was also under renovation. So everything is scaffolded up. So we really can't see the true beauty of it, unfortunately, but at least we got to see it. Maybe one day we'll come back and we get to see it in its natural state. Behind me is the historical Ho Chi Minh Postal Center or post office. It's pretty amazing to think that a post office is such a huge place to come. Interesting thing, this building was built between 1886 and 1891. It is still standing today. Inside, which we will go in, they have some historical maps, they sell souvenirs, and it is still an active working post office.
All right, so we're headed to a New York style deli. They supposedly have fresh pastrami, Reubens, corned beef, roast beef, and a whole assortment of other New York goodies. We're going to see if it stands up to the New York test, and we'll let you know. Let's go. All right, so here we are. We're in front of Eddie's New York style deli and diner. So this is going to be interesting. Come on inside with us and let's try it out. The food is here, the moment of truth. This is the pastrami Reuben. This is a whole. It was 379,000 dong. And It came with fries and a dill pickle. It's okay. I mean, it doesn't really look like Harold's or anything, Style Deli in New York. I was expecting it to be piled real high for that price, but not exactly. But it looks very good. The bread looks nice and fresh with a Thousand Island dressing and some sauerkraut. So we're going to dig in and we'll let you know.
So in diner fashion, bring me back to my New Jersey days. I got an open-faced tuna melt. It looks really good. I upgraded for the onion rings. So this meal, just for mine alone, was 209,000 dong. And just to let you guys know, our dinner last night for me and Mark alone, 100,000. So this better be a damn good tuna melt.
Okay, so the final verdict. It was pretty good. If you're coming just for the Americana novelty or the diner vibe, that's pretty cool. The only thing I do have to say, it's definitely not New York style as when coming from that area. The meat is very lacking. There's not a lot in there. It's not piled high or anything. But overall, they do have a lot of good stuff. They make American Chinese food, you name it, all kinds of chicken dinners. But overall, it was okay. Kenda's tuna melt was probably better than more diner style and big compared to my pastrami. But for this price in Vietnam, I would have definitely expected to have a lot more meat or more meat in general. But overall, check it out if you're in the area. It'll give you a good vibe.
So we are in District 1 right now, and it's definitely a very touristy area. You could see around us, we've got very high-end hotels. We just walked by Tiffany's, Cartier. When we see stuff like that and the price we pay for food down here, we're very happy that we did wind up staying where we're staying because it's definitely budget friendly out that way. Here we are at the historic Book Street in Ho Chi Minh City. It's a really cool area. It's closed to any traffic, so it's pedestrian only. The entire street is dedicated to my favorite thing, books. There's over 20 bookstores. They have used books, new books, mainly in Vietnamese, but they did have some in English. But unfortunately, I'm used to like buying books in garage sales in the United States for like 25 cents, 50 cents. They want like $3 and up a book, which I guess isn't that bad, but I don't really have any space to bring them with me. But in this area too, there's cafes, there's cultural spaces. It's a really cool, fun spot to walk.
Ho Chi Minh City is full of surprises, always moving, always pulling your attention in different directions. You don't go looking for moments like this, they find you. A woman squatting on the sidewalk, flipping Ban Trong Nong over a makeshift grill, feeding locals and tourists alike for pocket change. No menu, no prices, just street food at its best. That's the part you end up loving. You hit the streets with no plan, just wandering around, and you stumble onto something that might end up being your new favorite. Some days it's nothing special, other days it's exactly what you didn't know you were looking for.
The Vietnamese people are very serious about their coffee in cafes. Walking up and down the streets in every single city and town we've been in, all there are cafes. Well, here in Ho Chi Minh, right behind me, you'll see there is an entire apartment building dedicated to, guess what? Cafes. There are all different kinds to choose from. They recommend just kind of going in and walking up and down the stairs and finding one that fits your vibe. So we're gonna go check it out.
From the street, it looks like just another aging apartment building, easy to miss if you're not paying attention. Inside, it's a vertical maze of dozens of cafes, studios, and little shops stacked floor after floor, all carved out of old living spaces. It started as residents quietly renting out their apartments, and over time, it turned into one of Saigon's most unique hangouts. We wandered in without a plan, walked the stairs, peeked into a few spots, and picked one for the view and the breathing room. Less crowded, less rush, more real. The coffee is a little bit more expensive here, but the unexpected part are the views. Looking straight down on popular walking street, all the noise, crowds, and restless motions of the city below. From up here, it somehow makes sense. You sit, you watch, you let Saigon unfold, and the view is worth it. It doesn't disappoint.
So Vietnam has a few specialty coffees. They have the salted coffee, which I've tried. They have the coconut coffee, which we've tried. Now I am finally trying the egg coffee. As you can see, there's coffee, and then there's this thick. It's like an egg custard on the top. Some places almost do it like a creme brulee. I think we're going to find that in Hanoi. But the secret to this is you take a little bit of this first. That is like a custardy delight. It's like almost like a pudding. And then you just mix it into the coffee and you'll have some of that. I'm hoping this coffee is really strong because I need it. Oh yeah, very good.
All right. So one of the big things around here, too, is a lot of matcha shops, matcha tea and all of that stuff. We haven't gotten there yet, but we will bring some to you later on in the video. Right now, I saw that they had a hybrid of a matcha tea coffee. So we're going to give it a shot. I wish there was a little bit more coffee in it, but it looks pretty good. It's kind of big. Let's just try it and see. The matcha is very green. I don't know what type it is. It is very sweet and almost has like a lavender or a jasmine taste to it. It's pretty good. A little overpowering at first of the coffee, but so far pretty good. Okay, so I mixed it together and it's so much smoother. At first the taste was like, wow. But anyway, so it did come to, for both of these coffees, a little bit more pricey than usual. It was around 147,000 dong. And in this place too, and we're finding out in this area, a lot of the places are charging the VAT. So local places do not do that. And we did pay an 8% VAT on top of that for like sales tax. All right, so I found out the other day by reading the card, go figure, that the train ticket for one way per person is 22,000 dong, and then if you return the card, you get 15,000 dong back. So it's a good deal. It's really only 7,000 to ride the train. Okay, so we're trying to find local places to try. This place we found, we wanted to try the soup of Kua, which is a crab seafood soup. This one is crab and scallop. It's a very thick and hearty soup. It has a lot of vegetables in it. Mine got an egg in it. And it also has a good thick broth. What we did is we walked almost about a half hour to find this place near where we're staying. But it's very delicious. Okay, so the primary ingredient for this soup is crab, but it also comes with shrimp, abalone, and the funny thing is it also has a pig brain one in it. But I didn't try that one. I wasn't too adventurous tonight. But the total for the whole entire thing for me and Kenda's meal was only 86,000 dong. Okay, so we just finished our meal and they even brought me over a free dessert. I don't know what it is. I think it's some kind of tofu thing. Looks good. Let's try it and see what that is. There's a milky vanilla tea. Pretty good.
We found a great gym only 10 minutes from our place. They quoted us a crazy price, and we said, no way. We'll pay $10 each for a week. And surprise, surprise, California Fitness was our new home. We had great workouts. They had some really interesting equipment and some great cardio machines too. Being budget travelers, that was still a little bit too much, but can you really put a price on your health? We think not.
All right, so we stopped for some chicken and rice on the streets here by our homestay. And we got a chicken leg with some rice and some all different kinds of sauces. To me, it looks very raw. Hopefully it's okay. It's supposed to be a chicken thigh with rice and some vegetables. This is what we got. And then you dip it in some of the sauces like this. This is a very bitter sauce. I don't know what it is. Like a vinegar? Almost like a vinegar. But it's pretty good so far. So hopefully I'm still here tomorrow.
So This meal was 120,000 Vietnamese dong. We weren't really sure what we were getting. He kind of pointed and gave it to us. I'm not really a fan of this chicken. It's making me very nervous, but I'm trying to eat it because they're standing here watching us. I would have liked shredded chicken. For the other night we had this, but they fried it really well and it's really crispy. And it was way, way better. But we'll see. Like Mark said, if we're not here tomorrow, you know, we probably died from eating this chicken. So while we were eating, this really nice kid next to us showed me on his phone with Google Translate to try this. And it's almost like a pickled garlic. And then the owner came over and he gave us almost like also like a pickled onion. And I have to say, this stole the show because the garlic almost tastes like a pickle. Like, amazing. It's very garlicky, but not that. But the onion is almost sweet and pickled. And it definitely is the redeeming factor of this meal.
I'm standing in front of Landmark 81, and as the name depicts, there are 81 floors. You can pay to go up top. Up there is an observation deck. It cost about, I want to say it was about 300,000 Vietnamese dong to get up there. They do have, I believe it's 360 views of the city. Being budget travelers, that's out of our realm, so we just can take a look at it from here, and actually we can see it from our homestay. Some fun facts about the building: it was constructed in 2015, finally opened in 2018, and it is still one of the largest buildings in all of Vietnam. Landmark 81 houses a bunch of different things. On the base floor, you'll find a mall, which is actually owned by the Vincom Properties. There's many, many stores to choose from. It's about a 5-level mall. There's food, clothing. They even have an ice skating rink. That's a great, great day. If you are out here in the hot humidity, you go in there and you cool down. They also have 2 different hotels inside. And at nighttime, it is all lit up and it is gorgeous. So another dish we wanted to try was Bun Bo Hue. We tried to find a few areas or a few places in the area that had it, and we struggled to find one, and we stumbled across this place, and Google Translate did not translate at all the menu. But luckily there was a really kind gentleman sitting here, and he helped explain everything to us, the different types they had, and he actually ordered for us, which was very helpful. I got the one with, it comes with a rare beef, and then you let the hot broth cook it. And Mark got one that has beef and some different sausages in it. And then you add in the condiments. There's some sprouts and some fresh greens. And of course, we add the hot pepper in. So hopefully it's going to be very delicious. Also, they put a little bit of lime in it. So we squirted some lime in there. Let's try the broth. Ooh, that has got so much flavor. Delicious.
I'll tell you, as Kendra said, I got the one with the beef and the sausage in it. This one looks good. The noodles are a little bit different than everywhere else. And then it has the sausage in it like this. And this. Let me see. And a very good flavor itself. It's very processed, but that's just what it is. I guess it's like either a pork or a beef sausage. I did juice mine up, and I put some hot peppers in there like this to make it hotter.
I'm here with Katie at GenPlus Coffee. If you are in the area, you need to come down here. Her coffee is so amazing. It's fresh. She grinds it right here. So do not take a minute, get down here and get some coffee. One of our main focuses, I'd say, on all of our videos is food, of course, because, you know, when you're going to new places, you want to, at least we want to eat what is the local dishes. So we always try to find that wherever we go.
Yeah, we try to do a good mix of attractions and food and things to do. That makes the videos more entertaining, hopefully, for everybody. Let us know in the comments if there's anything that you want to know and see. We'll be happy to provide that in our other videos.
Absolutely. But in this area in particular, when we were trying to find some local dishes, there is definitely a language barrier because we are, again, in a pretty local spot. So one place we did go, and I have to say, most of the Vietnamese people have been so lovely, and if they can, they've been very helpful. We went to order a local soup dish, and when we got there, Google Translate, of course, was not helping at all.
Yeah, one thing with Google Translate, especially in this area, it's not translating the foods. We were getting, instead of soup and clams, we were getting blood pressure and baking soda and some weird stuff. So that was a little bit off-putting, but we had to kind of manage without that. But thankfully, the locals have been pretty accommodating, and some of them have been helping us along the way.
Yeah, this one gentleman saw us like with this and like looking, so he asked, he's like, you know, can I kind of show you what we have, and asked what we would like. And he was so nice. He went, he ordered for us. He really made it really easy, because I think if we tried to do that, I don't even know what we would have wound up with. But, you know, always when you're traveling, try the local food, because that is really one of the biggest things with travel. You're experiencing new things, and food is such a big thing everywhere you go.
Yeah, we always try to look up or find the local delicacies for the area, the weird, the unique, the delicious. So we try to bring that to you guys as much as we can. Another city, another local delicacy. We're on our way right now to find some snails. There's many different types. We don't know what kind they have yet, but when we get there, we're going to show you. Hopefully they're delicious. All right, so we got to the snail place. It's a pretty cute place. The only thing is that the menu is entirely in Vietnamese, so we have no idea. So the girl tried to help us with a little bit of broken English, which we appreciate, but we really don't know what we're getting. I think we're getting some type of snails and some beers, and we'll keep you posted on how it goes. All right, I got the snail here, and we're gonna try it in some dipping sauce. I don't know what this is. Let's try it. They look silly, but we're gonna. It's not very good and spicy. Yeah, the snails are just not weird, but it's very chewy. I guess like the greatest almost escargot type if you ever had that. But yeah, it's actually not as bad as I thought.
Another delicacy, snails. I can't let Mark do this one alone. And I hear these are actually really tasty. And I saw online you pick them up and you use our little stick here, and I'm pretty sure you just stick it in there and you pull it out. There you go. I'm going to dip it in the sauce because I'm a little nervous, but here we go. Very chewy. The sauce is actually really good. It gives, I think, the snail the flavor. But the texture is not bad. You know, I'm weird with textures. Texture's not bad on it. I give it a thumbs up.
Okay, so we got another dish, and these are pretty big. Those are, I think they're sea snails. I could be mistaken, but that's what they are. And they're supposed to be baked with herbs and spices. They look pretty large, and when we pull them out, I'll see. But let's go ahead and pull it out. They're very hot right now, so they definitely baked it. I don't know how to get it out. So, oh, there it is. That's not bad. It's like that's a big snail there. Let's see if we got, let's do this, I guess. This is going to be interesting. Cheers. That one's actually less chewy. It's got a very, holy shit, that's spicy. I don't know if it's the sauce or the snail. But definitely large, but it's not like, the texture is fine. It's a little bit chewy, but not as much as the smaller snails. And it's not like snotty or something like you would think that they would be. So it's pretty good.
Whew. I'm convinced Mark's hands are like oven mitts. I don't know how he grabs this stuff, but I'm going to attempt to eat this big one. I'm a little nervous. I'm not going to lie. Oh, God. All right. Here we go. Now, I am going to dip it into sauce as well. I'm going to go with the green one. I think that one was a nice spicy. Now, I know my face always gives away stuff. I have a very expressive
face. That's why I need Botox, but here we go. Okay. It's a mouthful. Not as chewy. Not as chewy as the little one. It's a lot though. That was a very big snail. It does, Mark was saying, it tastes like the ocean at the end. I taste the ocean. But it's actually pretty good. Would I get it again? I'm not sure, but not fishy, not slimy. I'm very glad I tried it. So our meal came to 252,000 Vietnamese dong. We were a little surprised at how much it was, but then once we got the bill, we realized they charged for each individual thing. So the snails were one price. All those sauces were another price. The bread was another price. So they broke everything down. We're not really sure if we got what they charged us, but all in all, it was a great experience. We try to bring you guys the best content we can, and we hope you're living vicariously through our amazing meals. The War Remnants Museum is located in District 3, right outside of District 1 in Ho Chi Minh City. The museum is dedicated to what we know as the Vietnam War, but the Vietnamese people know it as the American War. As you walk through the 3 levels, you'll see photography, artifacts, documents. They even have a short film that you can watch that really takes you through the history from the Vietnamese perspective. One thing I did read, there was a section with photography, and it said the Vietnam War started with black and white still film and ended with colored videos. Quite a thing to see here today. It really is brings back some history and definitely an emotional time for people.
Okay, so we're in District 1 and we found a place that sells the Saigon broken rice. It's normally like a pork chop grilled with some rice. It also comes with, I got the full broken rice, which comes with a whole bunch of stuff. It's got meatloaf, omelet, cucumbers, rice, fish sauce, everything like that. We're gonna get it in a few minutes, try it, and we'll let you know how it goes. Okay, so it's come here. It's a pretty big plate. It has a pork rib on it. It has a grilled pork chop. And this is pretty interesting. It's a steamed egg meatloaf. And then it has also some shredded, maybe like noodles or something, and an egg. It looks good. Let's try the pork and see how it goes. Oh, it's very good. Nice and tender. It's good. Let's see.
There is nothing like a grilled pork chop that you get on the street in Ho Chi Minh City. I have to tell you, it is so great. Pretty much anything grilled is delicious, but this is really, really good. It has almost like a sweet marinade on it. It's awesome. But for my plate and Mark's together, it came to 160,000 Vietnamese dong, and that was with 2 bottles of water. We are getting fresh sugarcane juice. They take the sugar cane and you can see they put it right through. Oh, she's putting some lime in it too. Yummy. All right, I got my fresh sugar cane juice. I've seen them make it all over and I always wanted to try it. So this lady was so adorable and cute, I had to get it from her. Now, I'm assuming, I feel like it's gonna be like super, super sugary since it's fresh sugar cane. I don't know, I haven't taken a sip, so let's see. They did put some lime in, she put some lime in it too. Oh, wow. It is not overly sweet and it's not, like, this sounds stupid, it's not sugary. It's actually really good. It almost tastes just like a fruit. Awesome, and it was 20,000 dong for that. We are now going to the Ben Thanh Market. It is one of the oldest markets in Vietnam. Let's go.
The Ben Thanh Market is pure sensory overload. Noisy, colorful, and 100 voices all competing for your attention at once. Inside, it's friendly chaos. Vendors calling you over, deals being offered, declined, and reoffered. You'll say no thank you more times than you thought possible. Just smile, keep moving, and be prepared. It's all part of the fun.
Just walked 20 minutes from the train. We found a New York style pizzeria, Paper Plate Pizza, in a very unassuming area. You know, we were walking around, we're like, is it really down here? And we found it. They have got pizza by the slice as well as a pie, but the slices look really, really good. So we ordered some wings and 2 different types of slices. And because it is so hot and humid out there, I had to have a tiger beer to cool down. So let's get those slices and see if they are New York worthy.
This is the menu. They have party combos you can get. They have pizza. They have salads. They have wings. They have sides. They have a whole ton of pasta dishes as well. All right, so we got the food. We got I got chicken and jalapeno pizza, barbecue, and then Kenda got a caramelized onion with bacon and a white pie. We got the chicken wings here. It took a little while to get the slices and the wings. I think they were killing the chicken in the back because these are real wings. You don't usually get them like that. Back in the States. So let's dig in and see. They're supposed to be spicy, so let's see how they are. Pretty meaty, pretty good. It's good with a barbecue taste with a, it does definitely have the kick on it. The back end gets you. Nice and crispy texture, very thin crust, right back end. Very good taste. A little bit spicy, a little bit dry. They could use a little bit more sauce, but overall, pretty good slice.
As a slice goes, that's a nice size slice. I mean, look at that. That's a good size. The slices start at about 60,000 dong a slice, depending on what kind of toppings you get. I think this one was maybe like 68 or 69,000 a slice, which in States side prices, that's a pretty good deal for all of this. Let's try it. It's very hot, nice and thin. Good flavor. This one's like a white pizza with some caramelized onions and bacon. It's actually really, really good. The wings, I tasted sauce. It was very spicy, and then Mark kicked it up more. So let's see. I'm going to try this little baby. Win. That's a really good wing. He cooked it perfectly because it's a little like overcooked, so it's got some nice crunch on it, and that sauce is really good. I know it seems like we're bringing you guys a lot more Western food, but if we go to a place and they are claiming they are New York style pizza, we have to hit it for sure. So I will tell you this. Paper Plate Pizza gets a 10 out of 10 for me. The pizza was amazing. The crust was great. And the best thing is they actually have appetizers, salads, and then even more. So for the price, it was 387,000 dong for 3 slices, 6 wings, and 2 beers. For that price, you can't beat it. If you are ever in this area, you need to come here. It is amazing.
Lastly, we visited the Burning Monk statue, quiet, heavy, and a stark reminder of protest and resistance. The city seems to quietly move around it as if everyone understands what it stands for. No spectacle, no commentary, just a moment to stop and think. So that's it, guys. That was Ho Chi Minh City. We love the vibe, even with the unexpected wake-up call the other night.
Yes, it's a great city, a fun time. Definitely, we will be back.
So our later flight got canceled, and we're catching the red-eye to Hanoi.
Yes.
This is fun. So I hope you'll join us.
And as always, guys, keep exploring.
Keep inking.
And we'll catch you on the next one.